Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another video here. We are back on Ray County. As you can see, it is snowing pretty hard. So we had to put a halt on all of our corn harvest and stuff like that, but we still got some stuff to do today. We can still get in the field and do some tillage while it's snowing and stuff like that. So we're going to run over here and we're going to hop in the 8110 here and get the land all out. The Magnum is out in the field right now on a grain cart that we purchased. So we're going to get this fired up here and get this out to one of the fields. I guess we better make sure everything looks good before we head out. I haven't touched this in a while. All the hydraulics seem to be looking pretty good. I don't see a pin there, which is kind of unusual. Might have to go grab a pin for that just to make sure that doesn't fall off of there. But this is looking good. Tires looking good there. Check the other side real quick. All the rollers look good. And these tires are good as well. I'm going to go in this barn over here and see if I can't find a hitch for that. Or a pin, rather. Alright, we got a pin for that. We're going to go ahead and slide the pin in just to be safe, right? Okay, we're going to go ahead and put the pin in there. Perfect. I'll hop back in the 8110 here. And we're going to get out to one of the cornfields and do a cornfield first this morning just to get things started. Then we'll probably head over to one of our bean fields this afternoon or this evening if we get done in time. It is already 1 o'clock in the afternoon here, so I'm not sure how much we're going to be able to actually get done today. But we're going to try to get as much done as possible. See if the snow doesn't get any worse. You guys may see the combine right there. That is a different combine, of course, than we were used to using. I bought that on stream just to get corn harvest done a little bit faster. It is the AF11. Trying to get corn harvest done. We still got a whole bunch to do. I can show you on the map here quick after we get out on the road here. All right, so yeah, we still have part of 48 to finish up. That's where the combine was there. We've got field 46 left. And then we've got 29 and 28 here left to do for corn harvest, which is quite a bit, to be honest. So I'm not sure that's going to get done anytime soon, especially if the snow keeps on happening and keeps persisting here. I'm not sure. It might be something we have to do in the spring. But we're going to get the land all unfolded here. Do a couple... Actually, we'll start in the up and down rows here. So we'll go ahead and get GPS set up here and then get going. All right, so we should have GPS ready to go here. Go ahead and hook onto a line there. See if we can't get this figured out. It might be on a headland pass. I don't want to be on a headland pass. Let me go to the center of the field and start there. That'll probably be our best bet. All right, here we go. We're lowering it back down here, and we should be good to go. It's going to pick an angle for us here. Perfect. There we go. We're able to run at about 7 miles an hour here, 8 mile an hour, which isn't terrible for a disc like this. It should be working pretty good here. The server is lagging a little bit. I've noticed with like baling and tillage and stuff, the game doesn't like it on a server. Especially in first person, you can see all the glitches happening, and it doesn't look like we're doing anything at all. But then when we go out of here, we are doing stuff. Yeah, just a little weird. We're gonna lift up here and we're gonna skip a row and head back the other way. That is not skipping a row. I turned a little bit too sharp there. Let me back up here and get on the correct row if I can. I might have to advance time for this snow to go away, guys, because it's just not a very good picture for a video. So I'll get the time speeding up here, and maybe the snow will either accumulate or it will be gone. Alright, we're advancing time pretty quick here, and the snow really isn't going away. It's not as bad in first person, so I think I'm just going to stick in first person for a while here, guys. But we are still working pretty darn good here. We are dropping down to 4 or 5 miles an hour here, unfortunately. The tractor does not have too much horsepower here, but we are going to slow down the time just a little bit here because darkness is starting to set in here, and we don't want to be working too far into the night. That's not any better than snow. So it is only cloudy now, though, it says, instead of snowing, so that'll help us out a little bit here. Go ahead and get turned around though so we can get this lined up right. Should be good to go. Get her dropped in the ground, and we are rolling still here. All right, guys, the snow has finally stopped. We're able to set the time back down to 0.05 here, or 0.5 here, so we should get a better picture. But it is getting quite dark here, so we're gonna have to try to get this done quickly here. I can work into the dark, into the night here. But, well, yeah, we'll see how long I actually end up doing that. We'll go ahead and lower it back down. It's doing a great job. This tractor is a little bit under power for this Landau disc here. So I might have to either get the Magnum or get some other tractor out here on this thing. I think it should be fine for this field, though. We might just have to get the Magnum on the case disc for the other fields. Just to try out something different, get a bigger horsepower tractor on it. Maybe we can get stuff done a little bit quicker with that. Oh, we got people floating in the air there. Yeah, like I've been saying, guys, the map is not 100% done here, so just keep that in mind when watching videos and stuff about the map. There are going to be some issues here and there, and that definitely is one of the issues on this map. Man, you can just hear the tractor struggling. The engine is really loud right now. We're going downhill too, which is interesting that it's struggling that much going downhill. It just shows you how heavy the actual landau is here. You can hear it struggling to pull it through this little ditch. But she's still pulling it. She's still pulling it. It's still looking pretty good for now until we blow the tractor up. That'd be unfortunate. All right, we have successfully finished the first pass here. Now we gotta go back and fill in the gaps of the spots that we had missed. So that's what we're gonna do now. Get it lowered back down. Yeah, it's working pretty darn good right now. Landau's working phenomenally. We're getting everything turned over, and everything should be good to go for planting next year. I might put some wheat in here early spring and maybe get that so we can get some straw. I'm not for sure on that though. You can see where we did have a little trouble here. The GPS kept wanting to do the headland pass rather than the up and down rows over there, so we struggled a little bit there, but other than that, we're going pretty good. There is this ditch here that I kind of want to go through and make into a waterway early spring as well, just because it's a little steep there, and a lot of water has run through there. So we want to make sure that that's not eroding any more than it already has. So might go through and drill in some grass there here early spring, just to make sure we don't have any more erosion problems in the future. There's another little dip there we might do as well, just to kind of help drainage in the field and stuff. All right, guys, we're still rolling here. We're nearly done with the field. Just got a little bit left to wrap up here, and then we'll be pretty much done. We just got, what, one pass here, and then we've got the headlands to do. If I can get this thing lowered. Why is it not lowering? There we go. Now it's lowering. But I'm going to go ahead and start doing the headland passes now, just because I think we'll be able to get most of everything here. So we're going to go along here, see if we can get lined up on the GPS line here. I probably should have done the inside one first. So I'm going to jump over to the inside one here, if I can. I think should be getting lined up here. Or we should be good. It should be about in here, I think. Set cruise control, or set GPS line. We are going to miss a little bit there. That's not a huge deal, I guess. I would have liked to get that, but I'm not going to go back for it, I don't think. It'll be fine. Not a huge deal. It is getting awfully dark on me here. It is 4:45, so we'll have to try to get things wrapped up here real quick. I think there is only 7 days in November, so if I still want to harvest, I'll have to get it harvested during the night, probably off camera or something, unless we just switch to a new version of the map and I just forget harvest, which honestly might be what we do here. I'm not for sure though. Take the corner there nice and easy. Everything looking good. Man, I love this setup here. It's probably one of my favorite setups. The old 8110 on the landau. It's such a good looking setup here, especially with the time of day on the server, and the lighting right now makes the tractor just look awesome. I can't get over like this angle of the tractor right here. You guys might see it in the thumbnail. I might get a picture of something like this for your thumbnail. I'm not sure exactly yet, but it'll probably end up looking something like this. Of course, you got the people up there in the top of the screen. Beautiful. Love to see that. Looking at inside the cab here, the modder, it looks like the guy is not actually sitting on the seat. He is actually floating about a solid 6 inches above the seat, which is kind of funny. Something that has to get fixed in before the tractor would ever get released, I'm guessing. I mean, it's not a big deal at all. I don't think it affects the POV much at all. Honestly, it looks pretty solid. Yeah, I don't think it's too bad, to be honest. It looks pretty realistic to me. Are we on the right path? I don't know if we are or not. I think we are. I'll have to curve over to the left just a little bit here, I think, if we're on the right path. I like to keep the lines off for GPS just because I don't think it looks good on videos, but it definitely makes it harder to see where the lines are, because of course you don't got like the monitors in the cab or whatever that'll tell you where the lines are at like you would in real life. But yeah, we're just guesstimating here, and everything seems to be working pretty good, at least. So far so good, at least. It is getting really cloudy though, unfortunately. All right, we're just wrapping this field up here. We just got this a little bit in front of me left, and we are officially done. It didn't take us too long. It looks pretty good. Nice seed bed for whenever we want to drill the wheat into the ground there. So we get this all folded up here, and we're just gonna drive it out towards the road here and just park it out along this driveway here, because we're gonna need it here in the next couple days anyway. So we're gonna park it right up over here, out of the way, if we don't hit the tree, unfortunately. Now we gotta go buy some parts and fix up the disc here, but we're gonna go ahead and get this parked right about here, just out of the road. That way we can get through with the combines and stuff if we have to. We're gonna run back over to the cornfield over here we're working on and grab the Magnum, and we're gonna get it unhooked from the grain cart, and hook it back up to the case disc. All right, we've hopped back up in the MX Magnum here, and we're gonna unhook the J&M grain cart right there for now. Good a spot as any, I guess. It is on level ground at least. So we're gonna go ahead and not hit the building. We're gonna go around the building and actually back up into that building and get our disc out of there. And there is the disc. We're gonna get backed up in here and get that all hooked up, and we're gonna head over to the cornfield that is north of the farm, back where we have our soybean stock bales. And we're gonna get that cornfield all disced up here. I wanted to get the soybean stalks tilled under as well, but I forgot I still have bales on that field, unfortunately, because of our incident with the bale loading physics and stuff like that in the game. Again, I'm not sure if that is a map issue or if that is just a farm sim issue in general. I haven't seen anybody else have any issues, which leads me to believe that it is part of the map issues. But again, I haven't really looked very hard, so I still don't know for sure. But we're gonna get on the road here, head over to that field, and hopefully we can get that field disced up here before it gets too dark. It looks like Wade's got his truck or something on the side there. We gotta be careful not to hit that. He's been doing some tillage over the last couple days. He's about done, I think. We just don't want to hit his truck with our disc here. Don't want to scrape it up. That'd be a bad deal there. But yeah, he's been working on that field past couple days. I think he's finally almost done. You can see his tractor out there and disc or whatever he's got out there. Gotta be careful going across this bridge. I've already fallen off of it several times not paying attention, but looks like we made it across this time. And we're gonna pull onto the dirt road here, the gravel road, head on down to our field this way. I love these dirt roads or these gravel roads that the No Creek has put into this map. They just look awesome. I love the tire tracks and stuff they put in there. It's not like the full-on deformation either. It's just like you got the tire tracks in it. Like the you can see distinctive tractor tires. It also will change to truck tires and stuff like that. But this is an interesting site here. I haven't been back this way since I did that baling, and I can see there are some bales here. So evidently this is where the bales have fallen off the trailer. That's nice. I love to see that. So we're gonna have to go through the ditch and avoid those. We'll have to come back and get those later. That is very interesting that they just appeared there. So yeah, we'll have to come back and get those. There's Wade's combine, and looks like he's got a grain cart out there. He's been doing some corn harvest as well. I believe he's almost done, if not done already. But yeah, he's got a 8110 as well, looks like. I think it's an 8110. It's definitely that 8000 series tractor. But yeah, I think we're definitely one of the last people to get harvest done here. But I guess this guy's still got some soybeans in the field. We're done with soybeans at least, so that is a good thing. Corn really doesn't matter if you're harvesting if it's snow covered, because you always get the corn dry. Soybeans, on the other hand, are not good to be cut when they're wet. So thank goodness we got all our soybeans out. Then again, we didn't have many soybean acres this year, so that is a good thing, I guess. Here we are crossing the train tracks, running over into our field entrance here. And I can see several more bales just sitting here. So very interesting. They're just kind of all over the place. So we're gonna have to take a day and go on a scavenger hunt for all of our bales at some point. All right, we're getting the cultivator unfolded here, or the disc rather. This is a more aggressive disc than the Landall is, so we should be able to get the stalks under a little bit easier here. Yeah, look at that, a lot better. We are gonna start with the headlands for this field, and I think I'm gonna throw it into a time lapse for you guys here. So we're gonna get this field done, and then we are gonna go on from there. Alright guys, we're just wrapping this field up here, last pass, and then we are officially done. There we go. We are gonna miss a little bit there, but that's not a big deal. We're just gonna drive the tractor up here and park it right about there. Go ahead and shut her down and hop out. But that's gonna do it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching this episode. If you enjoyed, hit that like button and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Thanks, guys.